Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the Select and Transform tool. It is the black arrow at the very top of your toolbar, and you can get to it by hitting F1. So, as the name suggests, the Select tool allows you to select objects. After selecting an object, you can move it around freely by just dragging it. Or, if you wish to select multiple objects, you can also click, drag, and create a bound box. And anything that's within that box should be selected, and you can now move. But of course, if you want to be a little bit more precise, you can also shift click multiple objects together and drag them as one unit across the page. Now, the other half of the Select and Transform tool is Transform. And if you click an object, say this text, you'll notice that I get a bound box around it with arrows. These arrows indicate which way I can transform an object, whether it be up or down, or horizontally. Or if you click on, let's just click this one. If you click on one of the corner bits, you can scale freely, allowing you to size it in any direction you want. But most of the time, you're probably going to want to keep aspect ratio. So if I hold Control while dragging, I can actually maintain aspect ratio like that. Now, but that's not all you can do. So if you click an object and then double click it, you'll notice that these arrows change. And this means now, instead of scaling width, height, or keeping aspect ratio, I can now skew up and down with an object. So something like, I don't know, like that, right? Or if I double click here and choose these horizontal arrows, this allows me to skew horizontally, like so. Of course, you can combine these in any ways you want, allowing you to create weirder looking objects. So the other thing as well is you can also rotate an object by double clicking. Your horizontal arrows become rotate arrows. This allows you to rotate in any angle you wish. Or you can constrain a rotation by holding Control and rotating, and this will allow you to rotate in 15-degree increments. You can also pivot rotate by just holding Shift, and that will pivot the opposite corner you have selected. So in this case, if I click this and I click this upper corner and hold Shift, it will pivot on the bottom corner there. But this is not all you can do. So some of the more interesting features are if I click and then hold an object and hit space, I can actually duplicate that object, weirdly enough, which is very useful when you want to create multiple copies. But if you want to create a grid, say if I duplicate this again, I can actually hold Control, and this allows me to create multiple copies, and they are constrained by the horizontal, which is very useful for creating a grid. So in this case, this was controlled horizontally. Just delete a few of these. So click, Control. This allows me to scale horizontally across. Now I can also, if I click Control again, can actually move it also vertically. And there you go. This is the Select and Transform tool. Wow, I made a complete mess of this board.